What's up, Xiaomi fans? Christian here. Welcome back to All About Me. Over a month ago, I was able to test the Mi 10 Pro as part of the Mi Explore program, and I love every bit of that phone. For me, it is the best Mi phone that I've ever tested. I have links on the description if you want to check the review and some other tests I did for the Mi 10 Pro. But today, I am so excited to unbox and test the Mi 10. This is the Mi 10 Pro's little brother. They're almost identical, but we're gonna explore what are their differences or what are the key points for the Mi 10 Pro. So, let's go! The Mi 10 comes with a light silver metallic-like box that looks better than the Mi 10 Pro. And on the sides, you will see the line that is quite controversial. That's like they're taunting a competitor. And upon opening, we can see the top cover, which usually holds the SIM ejector, the adapter from Type-C to a 3.5mm jack, and also the user manuals. It also comes with a clear case that is an adequate protection for your Mi 10. And below that you have the phone with the temporary sticker with the highlighted specs printed. And from the back we can see that it is a very reflective, it looks so premium, but I think it's gonna have a lot of fingerprints on it. But nevertheless, I like the back design and the cameras over there. You can see that there are 4 rear cameras with a print of Mi behind. And from the side you'll see that the camera is sticking out. And we have the front that is slightly curved on the sides. And it comes with a Type-C to USB cable for its charging, and as well as a 30 watts fast charging adapter. And moving along to its dimensions, the height, the width, the thickness, and the weight is the same as the Mi 10 Pro. And let me show again the back of the Mi 10, which is the beautiful twilight gray color, and we also have another color which is the coral gray. And moving along from the bottom, we have the SIM tray, which is a single SIM card, the Type-C port, the bottom microphone, and the bottom speaker. And from the side, you will see the volume buttons, power button, and also one of the antenna bands. And from the top, you'll have the second speaker, the IR blaster, and also the second microphone, as well as an antenna band. And then on the other side, there's no physical button, but you will see 2 antenna bands. The Mi 10 has 6.67 inches AMOLED display with a resolution of 2340 by 1080 Full HD+. It has a 90Hz refresh rate, and the front is a Corning Gorilla Glass 5. It also has a certification for the TUV Rainland for its low blue light, and it supports HDR10+. And it has an in-display fingerprint unlock, which is quite fast and responsive, and so far it hasn't failed me. And the sides are 3D curved glass, which is quite smooth and it doesn't really bother me at all. And the front camera is placed at the corner and it doesn't bother me while watching videos. And the audio is so balanced with its dual 1216 super linear speaker, which is perfect for gaming and for watching videos. And out from the box, this already comes with the MIUI 11 Global Stable and preloaded with Android 10. And under the hood, this phone is equipped with the latest and greatest Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 flagship platform, which is improved performance up to 25% from the previous generation. And its clock speed is up to 2.84 GHz and equipped with the 5th generation AI engine processor. And on top of that, this phone has an 8GB LPDDR5 RAM There are two variants, the 128 gig and the 256, which are both UFS 3.0. And you'll have extended gaming because of its vapor chamber liquid cooling. And it's said to have large vapor chamber surface area plus 6 stack graphite layer plus heat transmitting gel. Up to 10.5 degrees CPU temperature reduction. And its Antutu Benchmarck score is pretty impressive. It's 577432, which is currently listed number 1. Based on this ranking, we don't see a lot of phones yet, but it already surpasses the Galaxy S20, all of them. And you can do more with your B10 because of its big battery, 4780 milliamperes, and it is fast charging 30 watts for both wired and wireless. It also supports 5 watts reversed wireless charging. And one of the key highlights of this phone are the cameras. So let's start from the rear camera. We have the 2 megapixel depth sensor, and the one below that we have the main shooter, which is the 108 megapixel ultra clear as the primary sensor lens, and the third one is the 2 megapixel macro lens, and the one below that is the 13 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, which has a field of view of 123 degrees. I have a few samples because of the lockdown restrictions. Let's see the 108 megapixel photo that I took on the park, and let's try to zoom in. We can still see much details of those birds, even though the bird is flying, it's moving. And look at that, there are two birds here flying side by side without social distancing. Yeah, but we can still see the features of those birds. It's quite good, it's quite sharp. Now with this sample photos, I've noticed that once you turn on the AI, it will somehow oversaturate the picture. And we have the in-display front-facing selfie camera, which is a 20 megapixel ultra clear, and it takes awesome photos. And this video sample, although it's only a 1080p 30 frames per second, I didn't switch on the steady mode or the shoot steady mode, but it's already quite stable. 4K, it's starting to get jittery, a little bit shake, but still good. And the 8K, it's more shaky compared to the other two. And now we go to the 60 frames per second for both Full HD and the 4K. The 1080p, I like it because it's more natural. When we go to the 4K, it also oversaturates the color. And I'm quite impressed with the 1080p video even without the shoot steady mode. But the shoot steady mode is more stable, but the video is cropped. And now we have a sample from the front camera. Let's see how it goes. Hey, what's up? This is a test for the front camera. And the Mi 10 camera is packed with features. And here are some of the features that you can play around and test with the phone. So let me know in the comments if you want me to do a full review of the camera. And here's what I think about the phone after playing it for a couple of days. And first of all, I love the performance, specifically on its gaming. And second is the display. It's a huge display, it's curved, it's slick display, and the sound. It's quite amazing, especially when you're playing a game or watching a video. And also the 108 megapixel. It it's less processing when you take a photo, and it's pretty sharp and sleek. And so far I can only see one thing that I don't like about this phone is when you take a photo or video, the AI will somehow oversaturate the color. But I believe this is something to do with the software. I've seen this with the Redmi Note 9S. Could be the new MIUI 11 version software, but I believe once they update, they can fix this. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys love it. I hope you guys got something out of it. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more Mi videos. If you're interested in getting the Mi 10, I have links on the description as well. I'll see you guys on the next video.